Koreyexpress2 here, and welcome back to BABSCon 2023, day number 2. I'm going to explore the convention, see what's going on today, and hopefully everything will be smoothly running as yesterday. Before I begin on this video, please make sure to hit that sub button, turn on the notification bell, follow, make your donations in the description down below, including your video ideas, because the submission form is right there for you guys. And you can comment on this video or other video on my channel. So without further ado, let's get started. So if you guys have not recognized that, yes, this is day 2 of BABSCon 2023. I'm going to explore more stuff around the convention and try to get everything working because I have some computer issues earlier and I was trying to fix it. So hopefully that will be done tonight and get everything up before I leave. So today, again, I'm going to explore, the entire convention with the vendor hall to panels to, side events too as well. Unfortunately, I can't record of the 18 plus panel because of, guidelines and conventions, policies too. So I have to be real careful. So, but I could be able to record any other panel besides those. So hopefully that will be swell. So you guys will see the entire video that I, did for today. Tomorrow is a short day, so you guys will recognize that it is Sunday, which is the last day of BABSCon 2023. The schedule is a little short, but hopefully I can get everything in before I leave, on that fateful day, so you guys will see everything, after. Just a quick reminder that all of the BABSCon 2023 videos will not be available until I get back home. So, unfortunately, you guys probably going to see this. This is going to be a little late after, the second day, because once I upload the day 0 to the second day, the last one's not going to be coming out until I go back home and edit everything after that. So you guys will be aware of that. That's why if you haven't seen me post on the last day, you already know what's going on. But enough rambling. Let's go to the convention and see what's going on, and hopefully everything will be good as gold. And later on, I'm going to be retrying my EBT card because it wasn't working. I had problems this morning, and hopefully everything will be okay because money is tight. Yes, it is tight. So hopefully I can be able to, get food and stuff, and hopefully survive for the next couple days. But enough chit-chattering. Let's get started. Alrighty, guys. So I'm gonna go to the vendor hall again. Day number 2. Hopefully it won't be that crowded than yesterday. Sorry, it's a little bit of the light. Hopefully I can get everything done. I hate the adjuster out here. Oh, that's why. My brightness is overwhelming. Okay, here we go. Yes, follow me. Thank you. There we go. Much better, guys. Go to the vendor hall and see what's going on. Woohoo! I think there's more people.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's take a look and see what's going on. Looks like we have more stuff out here than usually be. Ooh. And we're walking to day number 2 for the vendor hall. Let's see what we got. Oh, not a lot of people here. Nice. Not overcrowded. Let's see. I feel so better. It was hot yesterday. Going around here. Excuse me.
I'm the chosen human.
Okay.
I'm spinning around in circles. Cool. Usually I don't spin on the second day, but you know, kind of pretty. I like the vendor hall. Where's every pony at? Ooh. How much and how much? Let me ask somebody. I'll check back to you guys a little bit. Let me ask them how much these plushies are. I am back, so those plushies was about $800. Yikes. I'm gonna explore the rest to see what's going on over here, guys, but you know, I think my stuff is trying not to knock anybody over. Ghosty Cat is here. Yay.
Next question.
I think I might be bleeding. Sorry. I think something hit me on my back or my side here. Pretty much that's the vendor hall. I'm gonna go over here and see what's going on.
We started calling it BABSCon.
Pretty neat. That's kind of neat.
Any other combat action?
Yeah, definitely have this bleeding. Sorry, guys. Something must have hit me in the back. So yeah, that was the vendor hall. Day number 2 of BABSCon 2023. I'm trying to sneak by people. Excuse me. There he is. My friend is here. Hey! I was wondering.
Country to be here. This guy's really going around.
Yeah, no. You missed his chest yesterday.
Oh, cosplay check.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, I was in cosplay chess last time here. That was the first time I ever played cosplay chess was at BABSCon 2022.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a real simple thing. Like, they should do that at more Comic Cons, but I don't know.
Yeah, they had it early yesterday. I was like, wait a minute. I thought it was supposed to be for Saturday, but I guess they didn't want to fit it in.
Oh, I mean, you fit it anywhere really, but oh well.
Yeah.
I just got here barely in time to do the cosplay walk on the main stage a little while ago. So.
Oh, how was it?
That was a nice little turnout, maybe 20-ish people or so, kind of like last year.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I was more into the cosplay chest.
Yeah, it was fun both times there. That was cool too. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I asked the guys, they didn't say where they're going to post it if they were, so I hope they do. Unlike last year, nobody posted it. So.
Well, I found out from the scheduling that the chest was actually yesterday after everything.
Yeah, I was working. I missed all Friday. Yeah.
Well, at least you joined the condo.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So neat to see it all.
Mm-hmm.
How was Friday?
It was okay. It was a long game. It was like a 2-hour game. I was like, and they couldn't even figure out like where to go after. It was like chaotic.
I remember a lot of it being that. It's like, hey Mama, what are you again?
I was a pawn this time.
Yeah.
Actually, a couple times.
Yeah.
And the board was pretty big.
Oh, that was a big problem last time. We had to keep clearing the whole board just to move around. It was so big. Yeah.
You'll see it on my YouTube though. You'll see like.
Oh, you filmed it good.
Yeah, I filmed it. I tried to do my best. Try to
I can't tell you how important people filming stuff is with these things. Like a lot of these go totally under the radar. I didn't know BABSCon existed till last year.
Oh, really?
Totally under the radar. Yeah.
I keep on hearing about it at BronyCon, but you know, since BronyCon ended in 2019, like I gotta find another convention at least.
I think they were relying too much on word of mouth. Like, I don't know, like, not everyone's, like, telling everybody out there. They gotta keep... I mean, TikTok's helping, but...
Yeah.
Can only do so much.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully, I could be able to buy something. They have the Naughty panel tonight, though. They're not the vendor hall.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's over next door.
Oh,
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a lot of vendors and stuff, but not this year.
yeah, it's about the same size as last year. I think I remember that, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally. Is there a lot of fun stuff upstairs? I haven't been upstairs yet.
It's a little bit at a time, but, you know, I'm trying to go to every single panel, though.
Right.
Yona was here yesterday. I went to film it, and she was kind of nervous because Dusty Cat was like asking a bunch of questions. You know, he was asking about this, you know, being Yona, and she was like super nervous. You know.
I guess what's the big event this afternoon? I saw they're gonna have like the Klingons are inviting the voice actress from Yona the Yak later around 3:30. I heard.
Oh, another one of those things.
I think so.
They had one for Yona yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So today I think it's gonna be something different. I think might be the Hour House though.
Okay.
I know they're gonna have the last premiere Hour House tonight, but I'm gonna try to make it a see.
Cool beans. Awesome stuff.
Well, you enjoy your con and
Oh yeah. I'll be wandering around telling people what Cartoon Network is besides Teen Titans.
yeah, I know,
Once
right?
upon a time there were other shows.
There's a lot of shows from Cartoon Network, like Samurai Jack. There's a Powerpuff Girls one on there too as well.
I know. Such is the life, Cartoon Network old fans. There were things before the age of Teen Titans, youngling.
Yeah.
I'll catch you later.
Catch you later. One of my friends in that costume, very, very nice. It's very, very nice tonight. He met with me last year with the Fluttershy suit. Alright, I think I'm going to go and head on out of here for the vendor hall, but I'm going to see if I can go to one of the panels, but it's at 2 o'clock. But hopefully I'll see you guys in a little bit. So once I get out of here, I'm going to, you know, go to the other panel, hopefully.
I mean, there were some of
Feel
it
free
was.
to open any of them to smell them. They're all soaps and lotions and deodorants and all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of here. Oh man, it's hard to try to go around.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, I think that's it. I'm out of here. I am out of here. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to, you know, go to the panel. So hopefully, I'll see you guys there.
My range, I kind of like in there files for later stuff, and yeah, then it's just kind of like acting as like planting a seed. So even if you don't get a role, or even if it's tiny, you just want to like leave a good impression or leave a good taste in people's mouth. So then, you know, next time, if you are right for something, they'll remember you.
Classic example, not necessarily what you know, but who you know, or in this case, both.
Yeah, it just takes time. Yeah, it's time. You're always, as I was like, when I had 16 jobs and I was super broke, I was like, I'm planting the seeds. I think it's a slow, incremental journey.
So as those seeds started to germinate,
Yeah.
tell us what happened.
Like my first job.
Yeah.
My first job was weird. It was a voice match for Rihanna.
Oh,
Yeah, I was in like my parents' house listening to like interviews with Rihanna and trying to learn her accent, and this is another example. Like, what does my family know? I showed it to my husband. He's like, "Oh, babe, you're not working that. You don't sound anything like that." And I did, and Rihanna herself approved me. So I did some voice matching for her. For like promos for that movie Home.
Ah, yes,
With the boobs. Yeah, so she was like busy. I think she was on tour, so she couldn't do like some of the ADR for that. So I did that.
Oh, some folks here might not understand ADR.
Oh, ADR is you do it for like on camera and animation, but it's just kind of like, so you do your first pass at the script, then they animate it, and then sometimes in animation moments change, or the line changes, or there was a weird sound they realized after they record it, so you kind of go back in and you match like the flapping of the lips in timing. So there's usually 2 sessions, so there's always, I've never not had ADR. There's usually 2 sessions for every episode.
See, this is why voice acting is hard, folks.
Yeah, ADR is an art. It takes, because they kind of like, like when you're playing Dance Dance Revolution, right? TDR. Like, it's like you have to like time it on the screen, and you're like waiting for it, you see it coming. And ADR, they'll give you like these beeps, so it's like beep, 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 and then like the third one you go, but you don't go on the beep, you go like a second, and so like learning that timing, it takes a second. Some people are very good.
So, okay, so you voice matched Rihanna.
And then I think my first thing was Star Darlings. I was Scarlet on Star Darlings, if any of you are familiar.
Yeah, okay, and refresh my memory. Who was the development showrunner on Star? Amy Keating Rogers.
Yes.
I think folks here might know Amy Keating Rogers.
Yeah, you might be familiar. So yeah, that was my first, and it was like a Disney internet show.
And what else have you done?
I've done some things. I was on Billy Dilly's Subterranean Adventure on Nickelodeon. I did the scratch for Moana and for Encanto.
Scratch, you say?
Yes.
Tell us about Scratch.
Sure. So feature animation, like movies, is a different process. So they basically do like rough drafts of the movie. That's why it takes like 5 years. So they animate them and everything. And so during that time, like for example, if your lead is Rihanna, you can't have Rihanna in the studio for 5 hours, 6 days a week. You can't. And you can't have her for 5 years if she's busy. So they have actors come in to like work with the team and help develop the character. So I was Moana for all those rough drafts, and for Moana it was really important that they wanted like real Polynesian representation throughout the film. So it took a while to find, it's not only someone who has the acting essence, but someone who also like could honor that identity. So I worked on Moana for a couple years. Acting and and I had like my long curly hair down to my butt, so they recorded my hair to figure out how to like tie up Maui's hair. So that was fun. Yeah, that's my little. When I fought, I was part of the team trying to get Moana a mom. She didn't have a mom in the beginning.
Have you done more of this?
Yes, I did. Mirabelle too for Encanto. Yeah, I love doing scratch. It's so fun because you're getting to like play with the character and like find those moments.
No, I'm just wondering if Stephanie Beatrice was imitating you a little bit.
Oh, no, she definitely didn't need me. She's so awesome.
She's crazy, yeah, she's amazing.
Very talented. Endlessly talented.
So you're working scratch, you're building great relationships with Disney.
Yeah.
And
We did Boss Baby 2 at DreamWorks. That was really
DreamWorks,
fun.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So what happens next?
Oh, I did Scratch on Cars 3 too. That was my one time at Pixar, yeah. That was a crazy day, man. I flew in that morning. It was like this many pages of lines, and for Scratch, you don't get to see the script in advance, so it's like all cold reading. Because everything's so top secret, they don't usually like tell you anything. And so you'll be in the room, and they're like, okay, so you're a caterpillar who talks, and you're underwater, and your friend's a fig tree. And like, you guys are falling down a tunnel. And you're like, yeah, okay, of course, obviously. Yeah, like, let's figure that out.
Like you do.
Like you do.
So So how did Owl House come about? I mean,
Oh yeah, it's so funny. People are like, did you know that your audition was like, did you know it was going to be such a big deal? And I was like, no, you get so many auditions, and I had even done another pilot that didn't go anywhere. So you just like don't get your hopes up aggressively. So when I had the audition, I was like, this is a really cute character. These are great sides. Like whoever wrote this, it's so vivid. You know, sometimes with the characters, they're still in development, so you don't really know what they're looking for, you know, and they're not super specific, and so you're not sure where you can find your way in. But Luce, like the very first audition I had was actually like most of the first episode, like her doing her presentation and the Azura imitations.
oh yeah.
That was all like the eat this sucker. Like that was all in my first audition, which was crazy. So then I got the call back, and I was like, I love this, I want this. I'm not gonna get it. I'm no one. It's a Disney like show. They're gonna go with like a famous person. So I was just chilling. I like rushed over from the Apple store where I worked, and I was just like, sitting in the lounge. I was like, I can't believe I'm here. This is so weird. I'm not gonna get this. And which is not what you should be telling yourself, friend. I was just exhausted. And then I went in the room, and I was like, ooh, I woke up. It was like a splash of cold water because there was like 9 people, which I didn't know because I guess for like the bigger things, there's a lot of people that call back. Like a lot of the team was there, and a lot of like producers. And so I was like, oh wow, there's a lot of people. Normally it's like 1 or 2 people in the room. So yeah, and then I was doing this crazy voice for Luce, and Dana was like, could you just do your normal voice? And I was like, no. So Luce is I like refused. I was like, no. So Luce is basically my normal voice, just like higher pitched. That's it. There's nothing. That's always my way of getting into character. I say like the character's name. I don't know why. There's a
Say that again.
it's not Boss Baby. I'm trying to think. That's always what I think. I don't know.
So okay, so you're there and you're meeting. So did you meet like the whole cast and crew and all that?
Not the cast. You almost never meet the other cast in voiceover stuff. I only met like Sissy at our first like rap party. She plays in the Lit. And I only met like Alex, who plays Hootie and King, for the first time at like New York Comic-Con. Like really? Yeah, we were doing interviews together, and I was like, hey, what's up? Like that was my first moment meeting him. I met Wendy like 30 seconds before we went on stage for an interview.
That's Wendy Malick, the voice is Ida.
And she's the mom on BoJack Horseman. And other things, yeah. Yeah.
Have you been starstruck meeting some of your own like?
Wendy! Oh my god!
Yeah,
Wendy! Yes! When she walked in the room, I almost like spit out my drink. I was like, oh. And she just is like radiant. She's just so cool and confident and fashionable. She was in like this gorgeous little like 2-piece suit, and I was like, like I just bought this dress at Zara for $20 yesterday. I'm so like I'm not worthy. But you know, you famously make it. You don't want to act weird, so you're like, oh hey, nice to meet you. Yeah.
Bringing the guest in.
I'm sure.
Gotta.
Yeah, and you never, yeah, you want to be cool. The coolest version of yourself.
So okay, so Owl House gets big.
Yeah.
So and of course, eventually the pandemic lightens up a little bit. You start being able to go to cons and stuff.
Yeah.
How was that for you, starting to like meet the fans and see that people were really into what
I
you're doing?
think it started on Instagram because I had like, before the show came out, they're like, you should make your, you know, like, what's your Instagram, what's your Twitter? And I was like, oh, I haven't gone on Twitter since Twitter came out. I don't even know what my Twitter is. So, and my Instagram, I was like, oh, it's all on private. And they're like, it should probably not be on private so people can follow you. And I was like, I don't want weird people following me. And they're like, this is your job, you should do this probably. And I was like, okay. So yeah, I went from like 97 Instagram followers, and now I have like thousands of thousands of thousands. And I was like, oh, people really like this show. And then I started getting like DMs of people telling me like how it changed their lives, and cameos, people telling me like how they related like to the loss and his dad and all. I was like, oh my goodness. And then I went to like my first con, and people were like crying, and I was like, you watched the whole show? You know, like it's like still that imposter syndrome. Be like, you really liked it? You like my character? Like, not just Wendy? So So it was a really slow burn to learn, like, and it was funny, like, my friends would watch it, but they didn't know it was me, you know, like, my husband was, like, playing D&D, and his friend was like, oh yeah, did you see the new House episode? I just watched it. And my husband was like, that's Nikki. Like, you don't know that? Like, that's her. He was like, what? And so that really, like, is really special to me when, like, you know, my own, like, friends and family, like, my niece loves the show. And that was like, you know, I want to do it all for her.
Well, not to fawn over you much, but, or the show, but, you know, Luce is one of those main characters who's, I find, I think, much more interesting than the average protagonist.
Thank you. That's my view too. Protagonists is usually so boring. Like, you always like their best friend better, you know?
Well, protagonists, I think, are usually intended to be ciphers. Somebody that the fan can just project themselves onto. And
Yes, like Bella. Yeah.
Exactly. And Luce is more like somebody you just wish you were friends with. Or at least
I am so honored that you think that. I would want to be my friend. Now they did.
Okay, everyone who wants to be Sarah Nicole's friend?
Thank you so much. I know.
Go away, Woody. Nobody likes you.
Stupid bird word.
Any interesting con stories here? Uh-oh.
No. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, okay. This was a fun one. My first con, I tried to get in the VIP room and they didn't want to let me in. They're like, "This is for VIPs," and I was like, "That's my panel. All right, fine." I was wait outside. So I was like waiting in the hallway for my panel to start, and I saw this. The fans were hosting their own panel, but they were in character as like King and Willow. And I was like, fuck, I don't want to watch this. I just went and sat in the back by myself and like watched them, and that was so cool. That was very funny.
You know, just a little aside, I love how different Willow is from like Taki's role.
Yes.
Like, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, you know, like from mean girl, witch bitch to...
She's the only actor I've gotten to act with on the show. They really, yeah, Dana, like pre-pandemic, had an episode, I forget which episode we did together, but she had us act in the same room, which almost never happens. I've done it on Boss Baby a few times, but that never happens. You never get to act with other people, so it was super cool. She had like just flown back in from Canada, and she's like, oh yeah, like I have to fly back out. I'm working on this like new Sabrina show. And I was like, I love Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I'll be watching. And then it comes out, yeah, and she's like the friggin' lead, and she's a bad guy. And I was like, am I Willow? I'm like, no. And in real life, she's the nicest.
I believe it.
Nicest, like little like flower bud. It's not even the 10th.
So she's closer to Will.
Yes. Oh yes. Yes, just like so sweet.
Any other little secrets from the cast and crew?
Secrets. Me and Sissy are really good friends. She's not a bad guy in real life.
She's not a bad guy on the show now either.
Yeah.
What about you and Dana? How did that friendship blossom?
Oh, I'm just obsessed with her. She's so cool. I think I just forced myself on her. Word out. It's like, you want to hang out? What are you doing? Like, and I'm not saying like we're like, me and Sissy are really besties. I see Sissy at least once a week. Yeah, but Dana's awesome, and she's cool, and she's funny. You'd want to be her friend too, I promise.
So how about upcoming? You have any irons in the fire?
Yes, but that's the thing about animation. It takes years, so it's all NDA. I'm like, in 2 years we can talk about it when it comes out.
Well, that just means that everybody here knows that there'll be something else of yours.
Yeah. I hope so. I hope we will always have more to talk about.
Any starring roles,
Prominent.
Good.
Prominent.
I like the teaser. That's nice.
No star.
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, as you said, prominent is often the more interesting.
Yeah. They're definitely interesting. They're definitely interesting.
Okay, well, you know what? I think it's getting on about time that we open up the floor to fan Q&A.
Yay! Oh, hey, we already talked to you.
Right now, would you open up and do your thing? Go for it.
Is apple blood alcoholic or non-alcoholic? Because it was real hard getting eaten off the roof last time.
What do you think?
I think it's the ice cream you have to worry about. Yeah. Yeah, figured. Just in case. Oh, that's a funny con story. At my first con, no one knew who I was because the show wasn't out yet. And someone came to the mic and said as much. They're like, I don't know who you are. And I was like, oh, I'll just go. Thank you every time. And my best friend was in the audience and she's like screaming laughing. Because she's like, why are you here? No one knows who you are. And I was like, I know, I said the same thing. Like, I'm happy to be here, but no one knew.
All right, let's have our next question. What you got?
First of all, thank you so much for coming. Big fan.
Thank you for having me.
So, Owl House has certainly pushed the boundary between Luminee's relationship, mental health issues, a villain who tries to commit mass genocide. Just what's your thoughts on pushing the boundaries with this show?
Oh, it's so cool. And it made it so fun to act. Like, probably like all of you, I was not having a great time during COVID. And so like when Emo Loose came about, I was like, oh my god, I cannot be bubbly today. There are no bubbles. Like all the caffeine in the world isn't gonna get me there. So for me it was nice. Representation-wise, I think it's awesome. I think these themes and stuff are really important to help people understand because not everyone grows up in the same neighborhoods, you know, like we don't understand. So getting to see these people be normal, you know, it's like, that is what's really important, you know, and to see how monsters are made is really important, you know, like people like Bellows exist. And
Yeah, it started out much more harmless.
yeah.
You never know who's going to become a monster.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Fun question.
I know, right? Yeah.
Quality questions, people.
Our fans are out there just wondering when does it get into voice acting.
Yeah.
All right, next person.
Hi.
Hello, thank you for coming. I just wanted to say that. So, given how the show started out very kind of, it got progressively darker as
Totally.
the show went on.
Yeah.
So I just kind of wanted to know, how much of that did you know going in, and how
Nothing.
much so you didn't know? Danny didn't tell you anything about how the story was going to unfold, or?
She would have. I told her I don't want to know because Luz doesn't know. I don't want to play at things like, that's not my job to know that. That's the director's job to know where things are leading, and make them connect. It's my job to be real in that moment. So I think it would be harder if I knew and I had to block out that knowledge. It's harder to be okay, I know I die in the next scene, but pretend I don't know I die. I don't need that extra it's better. It's easier to just be present. That's the privilege with this stuff. I'm going along the journey with you guys too. It's my own little makeup.
See, I never would have thought that. I don't have that kind of mental discipline, but that is really interesting.
Yeah. That's the hard thing I think when you're doing on-camera stuff, movies. Sometimes you film, I did a scary movie and the first thing I filmed my first day was my death scene. Yeah, and so I was I don't even know who this character is. Well, she's dead. I'm just gonna get stabbed.
So then you've got to spend the rest of the thing knowing that your character is going to be dead.
Yeah, well then it was trying to string it together. So, the timelines get chopped up a lot of the time. So this is much easier in that respect.
What was this on-camera work you're talking about?
Oh, what's it called? It just came out. It's on Tubi. The Final Rose. It's a spoof. It's a very, very campy spoof. It's The Bachelor in Paradise, but slasher film.
Ooh.
So it's on Tubi. It's free. If y'all want to tune in. Sorry, I spoiled it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I got to see that.
It's campy. It's very, very silly. That was my first acting since the pandemic too. On camera, I was so nervous. I was do I even know how to act anymore? It's not my best work, but it was a lot of fun. I made a lot of friends.
All right, next question.
Thank you, Sonia. Hello, Sarah. I have a question for a friend.
Okay.
She wanted to know, what would you want your talisman to be if you were on the boiling house?
Oh, I've been asked this before, so I think I want it to be Toothless the dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. I will want like him.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
so many people's lives. And just a question of what do you think the future, from a friend, what do you think the future of the Owl House will be? Even after it ends, what do you think the future of it will be?
I think, let's talk about what kind of influence you think it'll have.
Oh, I mean, I hope it never dies. I hope, yeah, I really, I hope it's something that people are still like binging in 5 years, 10 years. That would mean the world to me. But I hope it comes back in some iteration. Like, obviously, the Owl House is done. Like, I hope we're not done with all of these characters in the world. It's just like so moving and vivid. So
Yeah,
I'd come back. I'd come back for anything. I promise you that.
well, it'll never die in anyone. Oh, one of us.
Oh, thank you. I
I mean, look where you are. I mean, this is a group of folks that are still keeping Korey alive long after Friendship is
Super
back.
true.
I mean, these shows are important. We carry them in our hearts for, oftentimes our whole lives.
Yeah, I carry Steven Universe all the time.
Right? Give it up to Steven Universe,
Oh
absolutely.
my gosh, I love that show.
Okay, next question.
Hi, Nikki. Thanks for coming. The Owl House has been life-changing for me. But I also wanted to ask about your sister show. Do you have a favorite amphibia episode?
Oh, one year we did a virtual crossover. Yeah, instead of Comic-Con, we did like a virtual little panel. And we did do a crossover with Amphibia, and Luce and them all got to meet. That's my favorite. It was so fun. It was so cool.
I saw that.
Yeah? Oh, thanks. It's cool for me. I got to meet Brenda Song. Virtually. But I got to speak with her.
But maybe one day we'll get an actual full movie or episode. That would be awesome.
Manifest that. Yeah, I'm down. I'd be down. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you.
So, one scene that's been present from concept art to the pilot to the actual show is the scene where Luz slaps Hunter. Whose idea was that, and how was that? Did somebody really fight to have that scene in?
I don't know. That's not my market. I have no idea. That'd be like a Dana question, because I'm not in the writer's room or anything. I agree. I did not like him. I was happy to.
That's one of the big terms in the show, don't you think? Redeeming Hunter?
You know what? Yeah, I didn't know where any of the characters were going to go. I liked it when he was supposed to be like my brother or like a love interest when he first showed up, and I was like, he better not come to an Amity. Yeah.
He was your brother. Everybody thought that.
Yeah.
Anyone guess between Luz and Amity, we riot.
Yeah. I didn't even know Amity was supposed to be my love interest either for a long time.
First, sure, yeah.
I thought it was going to be N&M in that library episode. Yeah, she's flirting with them both. And it's like so nervous every time they come around.
That makes sense.
And then when at the end of it, I was like, is she flirting with all three of them? They're siblings.
And also, Hunter Flapjack.
I screamed at Dana. I need to know that. I was like, you can't do this. And then she's like, it's already done. She was like, she gets like sick pleasure. She was like, yeah. And Vessie was like, it should have been more gruesome. Vessie drew all of that. And I was like,
she's a dark one.
She's like, people need to see this. Loss is real. And I was like, not him. Kill me. Not him.
Okay, so sorry to keep you waiting. Next question. What you got?
So, we've all seen the pilot and the creepy art style it had in the beginning. Do you think that if Disney allowed it to keep its creepy art style from the pilot, it would be just as good as the one we have now?
I don't know what you're talking about. The pilot looked just like this. The animation was the same.
Well, I mean,
The story was a little different, but that's because it didn't start the
how
season.
Hootie looked originally, his nightmare demonish form, and how the inside of the Owl House looked more of like a witch's hut and less of a home away from home.
I don't think that was like a Disney, that was like a censorship thing. That was just, it didn't, the story, they decided to tell the story differently. But I don't think this art style changed at all. Yeah, I don't know, you might be referring to some like
like a
Sometimes they do concept art, but there's like a million versions of Loose before they settle on one that they all like.
I do remember seeing some concept art that was certainly a bit darker.
Maybe.
Much more
Yeah, I mean, it's all, a lot of it's based on like Hieronymus Bosch and stuff like that. That stuff is dark. But this is still supposed to be like, oh, cartoon.
Since Mario asked us, do you think Pasha can be redeemed? Do you think that she can have a redemption arc, or is she just way too up in the clouds for her to ever come back?
I think everyone can be redeemed.
That's what we
Thank you so much. Okay.
Alright.
Next up.
Make a shirt.
Yeah. My name is Levi, so, you know, we both have an L in our name, technically. Yeah, Levi Booth. Alright. My question is, what's your favorite Owl House episode and why?
I always get the name wrong. It's the one where we first meet V. Yesterday's Lie, yes. I always think it's like the Looking Glass one. Yeah, that's my favorite. Before that, it was like the pilot. No, I think the second episode with the wizard. I just feel like so much happens. It's like watching a whole movie, and I was like, that was a whole one? Like, that's crazy. So, yeah, and we meet V, and we get her whole backstory, and we get this weird witch hunter dude, and we get, like, Luz and her mom, and the rain thing, and this in-between realm. I thought it was so cool. That was my favorite. And I love the drama.
And I was glad to hear Michaela back because shapeshifter for Amethyst and I guess shapeshifter for V.
Oh my gosh, I never even thought of that. You're right. No. And she was another one when I met her, I was totally starstruck. I'm such a big fan. I'm such a big CD Universe fan. Yeah, but she's the nicest. So
I'll say
cool.
I'm a bit starstruck even being here. I'm a big fan of your work as Luz.
Thank you.
And I'm sad that the show's coming to a conclusion, but it's still going to live on in my heart. Luz is an amazing character. She's actually my favorite character.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of therapy after tonight.
Speaking of changes, one of the things that was hugely impactful to me was when we got more context from Luz's mom about why she was acting the way she was, because she was obviously a loving character, but a loving parent, but to see that, you know, she was sort of visiting the generational trauma, I mean, from, you know, her own sort of, you know, pseudo.
I'm so glad you caught on to all that. Yeah, and that was one of my favorite things to record in the booth. All of those like vlogs that Luz is doing, like all the ages. That was a really fun like actor thing to do, but it was like so heartbreaking to see like when she did that last thing that like got her, you know, sent away to that camp. It was all to like make her mom, you know, show her how adjusted and how well she was doing.
Exactly, and well, and also I think it helped the audience appreciate her more.
Yeah, Camilla, like I thought that was really refreshing too, because like she's one of those characters you do want to know more about, you want to see more.
All right, so I'm delaying the questions further.
It's all good. Hi, so you mentioned before that you watched like a lot of old school cartoons like Hot Real Monsters, Rocko's Modern
Oh
Life.
yes, Animaniacs. I was a Sunday morning cartoons.
So my question is, what was the scariest thing you've ever seen in your childhood, whether it be from one of those shows?
Oh, in Dragon Ball Z, what's his name? The green dude who like kills everyone and like takes a Cell. I had nightmares and I had to stop watching it. Yeah, when he was like killing the whole world, I had like existential like grief and I couldn't watch that show anymore. Yeah, and I really loved Dragon Ball Z.
Well, I think you won't find much disagreement in this room. A lot of Dragon Ball game fans out there, right? Yeah! There you go. All right, who's next?
Who's next?
Do we have Otter with the Dark Side? I see.
Yes, I love it. I have the same onesie.
I have to admit, I have one onesie.
Oh yeah, it's so comfortable too. Yeah, I live on it. It's a oh, and I like your hoodie. Is it a hoodie scarf? Yes. Oh, I love. Sorry, the lights are like right behind you, so I can like. You're like.
We're blind.
Yeah, it looks like you're speaking from heaven.
What's your question?
Hi, my name is Maria. This is my friend Wolf. We only have 2 questions. The first question was, when you were working your hard work into putting the Owl House in, your own way, how did you feel when you were told that it was all your friends?
Disney's really good at what they do. You didn't know this. And it's because of a lot of stuff like this. Like, there's a lot of metrics that you look at a show from. And unfortunately, like, you have to make a lot of these decisions it takes a long time. It takes about like 2 years during an episode. So they made a lot of, like, I think that decision kind of happened before necessarily we understood our fan base and how large it was. I was really upset.
Where'd it go?
One, because, yeah, no, I don't have a job. And
Where
two,
did the
I
Klingon
can't,
go?
you know, like, I don't get to continue making this wonderful art with this character I love to be in. And I don't get to see all my friends, so I was pretty devastated. Like, I cried a lot. I definitely talked about it a lot in therapy. It's like a grieving process, you know? And I will tell you, the last episode that you're going to see tonight, when I recorded it, that's maybe like one of the hardest I've ever cried in my life. So I literally, like, I did one take of this one, you know, line, and I thought I was holding it together. Like, I really thought I'd processed it, and I was like, I'm ready, this is fine. But it's very art meets life for part of it, and it was just so resonant to like what I was feeling inside me. I literally finished the line, and you know how sometimes you like just start to get choked up, or like, I wasn't that. I literally like just started sobbing. I went from 0 to like, and I was like, I just turned around and like just let it all out, and like scream cry for like a minute, and then get back to it. That's what I mean. I'm not like, I'm dreading tonight. I like don't want it to end. I want it to just like keep putting. That's why when they were like stretching out the episodes, everyone's like, oh my god, I can't wait. And I was like, I can't. You can stretch it out another year. I will happily keep waiting and pretend and be in denial. What's number 2? Oh, I love the ground outfit, but I was voting for Otter the Dark Side because I wanted to see this name. Good taste. Oh, thank you so much. You all are so nice.
Klingons attacking. Sorry, speak up a little bit.
Besides the final episode, what other episode did you cry
The one I said yesterday's live for sure, like that I cried good stuff and sad. I cried during when, you know, like you're watching like the video blog of Lou's, like her video diary, you know, like talking about her dad dying. Made me cry for sure. I cry a lot though. I'm a crier.
That was a really good question. All right, next person.
Hey, so, have you ever read these Owl House fan comics made by, I believe you might recognize the user, Morning Mark?
I'm scared of the internet. I try not to go, so I don't see things I don't want to see.
No, they're more like some of them like scenarios, and they really well known by the community, and some of them they were created around this time the run, so some of them had ended up making predictions that are like somewhat true, and some of them are just like
impressive.
So you should take a look at them. I think you can find a lot of them on Reddit, or at least I know YouTube has several of them. You should somewhere. They're awesome.
Maybe when I need an Owl House fix, I'll go. I'll do a deep dive. Thank you. Hi. Yeah, get a little. Yeah, you see I'm like eating it. They're a little quiet.
I was wondering if you had any part of the Chibiverse series too.
We'll have to see. It's up to Disney. Not up to me. I would love to be part of anything that anyone wants to hire me for. And the Chibis are super adorable, and I know everyone's loving them.
So wait, what you're saying is working actor must work?
The actor loves working. Loves more being unemployed. My dogs live a very expensive lifestyle. Oh, that's all I wanted to know. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright.
Hi.
Back again. So given that this is a Korey convention, what is your favorite MLP episode?
Oh.
I don't know, it's probably one from like when I was a kid. Like, isn't there one where there's like a volcano or something?
Probably.
Yeah, it was really dark, so definitely from when I was a kid, like the first gen. I don't know the names. I don't even know the names of my own show. I'm very sorry.
Wait, I think they're asking for Friendships Magic. Any particular favorites from Friendships Magic?
Yeah, I'm talking Gen 1.
Right, you're talking Gen 1, but I think the question is more about, like, you know, Friendships Magic. Come on, Rainbow Dash, man, you gotta have something.
I don't know, I can't remember. I don't know, I haven't watched it. Like, it's like when I watch Sailor Moon, I'm just like watching it all together. I don't even know if I can separate the episodes. I'm sorry.
No worries. Then I guess a different question then. What kind of dogs do you have?
Oh, okay, I have 2 dogs. They're both months. They're 2 years old. One is a cattle dog mix, and one is like a Cocker Spaniel, Pomeranian, Poodle, Chihuahua mix. They're supermodels. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see a lot of them. Yeah, it's constantly.
I'm sure they're adorable.
They're supermodels, yeah. It's like, I don't know how they do it.
Alright, the outer way, the dark side came back.
What's up?
Yeah.
Did you have a wardrobe change? Now you have a hat?
Oh, yeah, alright. No, that was a good question. My boyfriend.
I love that little closer. I can't stop looking at them.
Yeah, a little bit. We
I'm actually Puerto Rican, so I'm kind of pretty low.
Me too.
Hey, it works.
Hey.
My friend wanted to know if you were secretly, or either way, rooting for New Amity. Before they actually made it canon.
Were you hoping that you'd get together with Amity before this?
Oh, Lumity?
Yeah, Lumity, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said.
I said New Amity, but I probably pronounced it wrong.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was like, I don't know who that is. Was I secretly rooting for them? Yeah, definitely, because, you know, we thought Lumity was kind of like a bully in the beginning, like she was not nice, so I liked that, like, turnaround, you know, in that library episode. I thought it was, like, yeah, it made me, like Amity a lot more, you know, like, once she opened up a little, and she started, like, standing up for herself, and kind of, like, really being honest with herself, and for Luce, like, she's just such a cuddle bug, like, she needs someone to love, you know, like, I wanted that for her. Yeah, like, I wanted her to have someone, and have that, partner. So, yeah, big time.
Okay, folks, thank you for the question. We are running low on time, but I think we can take these last 2 questions. Just want to care over. Thank you, AV people. We love
Thank you. Sorry.
All right, go for it.
Hi again.
Hi.
Speaking of Amity, I know Lucy and Amity have a very strong relationship, but have you made any fond memories with Mae Whitman, Amity's voice actress?
Oh yeah, I was super starstruck when I met her too. I've been watching her since like Arrested Development, like I was just a kid. What?
Her?
Yeah.
Her?
Exactly. Yeah. I was like, oh my god, it's her. She's so cool. Yeah, I only met her once at this year's New York Comic Con. I was totally starstruck. The first thing she did was like throw her arms around me and hug me, and I was like, yeah, very loose moment. So
Roxy Richter hugged you.
I could not. She's the nicest, as I'm saying. She's so nice.
Thank you so much.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't even know she was Katara. How stupid am I? I was saying, like, I was just coincidentally talking about how much I love Avatar, and, like, I love Legends of Korra, and I wanted to name my child Korra, and I was just, like, talking about that, and someone was like, they're like, yo, chill, you know May's in it. I was like, who is she? Like, I'm the worst. I'm the worst sometimes. I'm such an idiot. Like, sometimes when I watch TV, I turn off all my actor brain, and I'm just like,
Well, that's what you be a fan sometimes.
yeah.
I kind of felt that same way when I figured out that she also voiced April O'Neil in the 2012 version.
Like, what hasn't she done? That's what I'm saying. Like, does she sleep?
She's everywhere.
Everywhere, always, and it's all good. to. Make sure you're watching it. Yeah, it's like it's on Hulu. It's like a musical thing. You saw it?
Right.
Is it a movie or a show? I don't know.
I didn't either, but I've heard it's good.
Yeah, I really want to watch it. It's on my up next when I get home on Monday.
Just hop on Hulu, y'all.
All right, so I guess the final question here is, did you notice any of the hidden messages throughout the show?
I'm such an idiot. No. They were telling me, I was like, don't worry. What? Fans are asking me, I was like, what are you talking about?
Don't worry, I didn't even notice it either until people, pointed out on YouTube or the internet.
Yeah. You guys, you're so smart. Like, the stuff you notice, I never, and Sissy notices some of it. The actor who plays Lilith, and she'll point them out to me. And Rebecca notices everything. Rebecca Rose, she's the smartest. Yeah, shout out to Rebecca. Constantly, I'm like, how does it all go in your brain? Like, how does it all fit? No, I didn't. It is so cool. Our team's so smart. There's like a million Easter eggs everywhere.
I know.
Did you see the amphibia, the little amphibia?
Yeah, and
got
Remy.
lost in Frogland, yeah.
Yeah, there was also
friends.
Remy in Hunter's room.
Yes! Yes, in the basement, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everyone.
All right.
That's it.
You have all been fantastic.
Thank you. You were so fun. Such an energetic, enthusiastic, awesome audience. Thank you.
I want to thank all of you so much for welcoming our envoy to Equestria.
Yes. Thank you. I can't believe you wanted me here. So honored.
Give yourselves a round of applause. I know it's cheesy to do it. Give a round of applause to Sarah Nicole Redmond.
Thank you so much. Thank you for all the cosplay. I'm so honored.
And of course, be sure to get to the Renegade Stage Room, Cypress A, up on the atrium level 7 o'clock.
I'm not gonna lie, I might have to leave.
And we'll be watching that with Nikki. We'll be watching. No, Nikki.
I'll come back at the end. I just might need to emotionally dip, but.
And she'll do a little Q&A after the
Yeah,
the
I
episode.
promise. I'll be there for that.
Yeah.
You don't. I'm an ugly crier. And I cry when I see other people cry, so we're just gonna be like.
Alright, well, make sure your handler has a whole box of Kleenex for you.
I'm just gonna try and emotionally shut myself down. Just go full robot. That's what I mean. Oh my god. They better have lotion. I need to put some less lotion on my chat. Chat my little nose.
Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you to the AV team. We love you.
I am in the plushie meetup. This is all the plushies that it is right now. A lot of plushies, yay. All the people are here. Yay.
It's appropriate for the Princess of Love to be there.
Derpy, derpy, derpy. Derps. Derpy, derpy, derpy. We got Pinkie Pie. Sweet. I love plushies from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Yeah. I'm so a fan of plushies. And there's my butterscotch right there. Version of Fluttershy. Speaking of Fluttershy, I don't see a Fluttershy here. I guess I'm the first Fluttershy male version of her. It's him now, but oh, that's cute. It's cute.
They were paired up together.
Oh, it's Sunny, little Sunny. How cute. This is at the Renegade stage here in BABSCon 2023. Might as well just record this plushie meetup real quick before I end up, bouncing out. This should end pretty soon, but I think everybody's leaving. This guy has a like a Luna and somebody else I recognize. Oh yeah.
Took her like over a year and I got here like 4.
Okay, sorry about that. Everybody's like glimpse on the plushies here. Wow. Plushies. Gotta say, how much?
Oh, how much?
Yeah.
It's $1,300 for this.
1,300.
Yeah.
Woo.
But I mean, it's a lot of work is put into it. A lot of time.
Yeah, nice detail too.
Yeah.
I love her face. She's one of the best.
Yeah, best expressions and everything.
Yeah. And she's got great eyes.
Would you guys pay this much for a non-canon character like an OC that you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially if it's like
so much people today. Oh, they got drinks. Thirsty. But anyway, you guys, I'll see you guys later. That was awesome. Woohoo! That was the final episode of the Owl House.
Yeah!
Woohoo! Turn down the lights. Woohoo! See you around the convention.
Okay. So, who had fun with that? We have a few minutes. Yeah. So, Q&A in general.
Oh, the narration. Because it said, this journey has meant a lot to us, and I've changed and I've grown, and I'll never forget what I learned.
I'm gonna cry.
That was it, only way more gruesome the first time. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was my first. I don't know if that was my first take of out testing. I think that's the second two. I was like, yeah, I thought that was good. The narration always gets me.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I wanted to share for everyone a little experience that I've had with the Owl House. I think a lot of people in the room share an affinity to various shows like this that can touch their lives in a personal way and connect on a level that may not have been meant with the original intent of the show, but still can find meaning and reason for it to enhance advance and improve their lives too. Guess what? I have. Sorry, such.
Oh, don't cry.
I'm gonna start crying. I'm sharing this with you. So my daughter, I don't know, I've shared a little bit of story in the past with various times with groups like this. My daughter was the original reason I got my phone, and I'm just trying to find something that was wholesome, that taught the values, that was a positive influence in the sea of crap that's out there. And I found something with the show that connected on a level that I could share with my daughter, my family, and it meant a lot. And in this episode, just at the end there with Bruce growing up, going away to college, I'm like losing it over there. Because my daughter just went to college. At all. Bits and pieces, whatever. Disney Channel is a regular thing in the house. But she had been away for about a semester, and she comes home occasionally, as one does when you're living 2 hours away from home. But for Halloween, her new group of friends and her new dorm had gotten together and created an Owl House themed Halloween costume set. And she had gone through and created talismans for each of them and sewn them up as her little craft that she was. So she made a flapjack specifically and weaved it in mud sewn shoulder. And, it's like, oh, that's cute. What's that from? It's, it's from Owl House. And I didn't think much of it. It was back in October. And, whatever, that's great. She went back to school and they had their thing. And then, it came to be that you were coming to the con, I was going to be here too. It's like, I might as well just watch everything just so I'm up on the content. And I got to watch it and season 3, episode 2, and Flapjack is like, ah! So that hit me kind of hard. It's like, now I'm connecting with my daughter again and her interest. And she came home one weekend and I looked at her and it's like, Flapjack. And she was just like, I know! Get it! So it was that little moment of clarity and connection that I felt helped me connect with my daughter on another level and continue that relationship that we have. And then this episode, I'm going to home, and it's going to be pretty much the same thing. The going away to college, the ending of one chapter, beginning of another chapter. It's an ongoing thing that we have in our lives that we are moving forward, we're experiencing these things together, and we can remember all the history that we have and take it forward with us as we go throughout the rest of our lives. And remember the good and share what we've learned with others. We make new friends, we have new experiences, and that's what it's all about. We have trials, we have bad times, we go through a mess of crap to get where we are, but we tend to remember the good experiences, and that's what gets us through the bad times together.
Yeah.
As friends.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you for your work on the show, for sharing your experience with us. I know a lot of you have questions. Let's try to keep them focused on this episode or Owl House specifically, just because that's what we're focused on here. I will call out people, so let's try to keep things brief as well, like a minute or less. We'll start over here and kind of work our way through the room, okay?
What was your favorite memory on set?
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, it's a good question. That's a good question.
Was there a particular episode that stood out more than another?
Oh.
Theme or moment?
Flapjack died, I was really upset. My father was in, I was like, you can't kill him, kill me. And he's like, oh, you're already dying. And I was like, oh. On the Harry Potter route. I don't know, yeah, there's really too many memories. I'm sorry, I have no good answer.
Lots of good points. Okay. Right here.
Makes sense.
To the right, over here. Yeah, you go for it.
So which one was the scene that made you cry in season 3, episode 3?
Oh. Yes.
No, the narration at the end, the quinceañera.
Oh, she actually. Okay, right here then.
When you were voicing those final lines, how much did you guess or was aware of the final ending scene, or at least the plot of the whole, like the climax and afterwards?
Oh, I have the whole script. You don't always get that, for like privacy, but Dana always gave me the whole script, so I knew it was happening, and then I did the ADR, so I got to see some of the animation. I got like that drawing of like, OG, like OP loose.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Keep it word.
How often, if ever, did you get to see the animation before it officially aired?
I never got to see like a whole episode. Just like the bits and portions that would happen for the ADR I was doing, like the pickups.
Re-record certain scenes.
Yeah, usually like a couple lines. But sometimes I would ask to see the whole thing if something really cool happened. Like I begged to see String B. And there's like so many teasers, where you like almost see her, and we had to figure it out together where you actually get to see her animation. So that was awesome.
What was your favorite line as Blue's superior?
We have to pick one.
Right? I have so many.
Alright, this is
Just choose from the list.
Any memorable ones? Did you have any reactions to recording?
Yeah, my favorite, like, I just think, like, the realist is, like, this is not the PG fantasy world I was like, yeah, like, all of us, we like a little fantasy. I think we all have that awakening, like, the real world is, like, a lot. It's not what we thought.
Oh, hi. So, is there anything that you wanted to see happen in the finale that we didn't see?
Oh!
Like another 21 episodes, yeah.
Yes.
6 seasons of a movie.
Epilogue season.
Right there.
I was actually similarly going to ask you, did the storyline dramatically change between like them shortening it, and like, is there anything you could share that didn't make the cut?
Oh.
Dana question. Yeah, like you would have found out a lot more about, how like season 2, so season 1 was like a lot of adventures, and season 2 was like really delving deep and like breaking down the characters. So yeah, there would have been more about like Flapjack and Ida and the human realm. I think you would have understood that a little more clearly.
So they're just flashbacks and cutscenes. It would have kind of gone into the
Yeah, you would have kind of gotten a little more
Flushed it out.
understanding. Yeah, it definitely got sped up.
We're gonna need a montage.
It's a better Dana question. That's what I can think of off the top of my head. That like, but yeah, like I said, I tried not to know what was going to happen in advance, so that's the only thing I know we discussed personally.
Back this way.
When you first started voice acting for this series, did you think you would have gone through such a touching adventure?
No, not at all. I didn't even think the show was going to get picked up. Not because it wasn't good. It's just there's a lot of great pilots, and like it's kind of unpredictable.
It's like cross your fingers. Maybe we'll get it when we want.
Yeah, you're like, I kind of think like that would be nice, but it's awesome that I even got the opportunity.
Is there, just in general in the industry, do you see a lot of recording of these kind of pilot episodes that just doesn't go anywhere?
Yeah, tons.
It's a pretty constant thing.
Yeah, tons and tons. Yeah, for on camera, for animation. Yeah, it's crazy because they really have to like, it's kind of like your thesis, like that's your pitch.
Kind of have a really good hook.
Yeah, and kind of prove you can achieve it. It's something to say,
With the right people.
Yep.
So, which of the cast members are going to geek out with first, now that you've seen it?
Sissy.
Oh!
Oh, Lilith. Yeah. Well, it'll probably be a group chat. It'll be me, Avi, Sissy, and Dana, and Rebecca.
I was just call it right now.
I think she's homesick, so I've been sending her your videos. She just sent a lot of crying emojis. She called you all cuties.
talent you just showed in that episode, the changing of the scenes and the emotion from disappearing to being in the water to coming out and being a
I don't know what her she is. I was trying to think.
I mean, you
they have a
just-
name for her, but I don't know what it was.
It was amazing to see, and you were just, the whole episode was so powerful. You did such a great job. Thank you.
You know, like Dana, really extra supervised, was like super hands-on with season 3 to make sure we really like honed in on everything. But our voice director Eden is like truly the best in the biz. I gotta say that she is a magical, wonderful unicorn and gets everything so specific.
How much of the scripting would you say you had some influence in handling or changing, or was it just read what's written?
It's not like they're not welcome to it. There's nothing I can think of specifically. Just sometimes there would be a line or something. I'd be like, okay, this is what I understand is happening. I don't understand why I would say this because
I don't think
said
Luz would say that way.
No, it's not usually that way. It's usually like it would be like, I'm saying this here, but I kind of did that there. I feel like that's like, can you explain it to me? And sometimes they're like, no, I felt that too. And Dana's in the room, so she would rewrite something like on the spot. Or sometimes I would do it and basically not do a good job. And Dana's like, yeah, that line's awkward for you. And I was like, yeah, so she'd rewrite it on the spot. Like, I didn't.
So there's like instant feedback to updates.
That's what I mean. This is like a real princess experience as far as like everything goes. Like I had it very easy.
I know just in experience with Pony, they had everybody in the room recording usually when they were doing a session.
Yeah.
Somebody will say something incredibly funny and everybody will react to it, and then they would just say, okay, we're using that.
Yeah.
That's good. Like there wasn't a whole lot of that spur of the moment instinctual stuff, but there was a lot of collaborative change that could happen in the moment because of the
It's sometimes frustrating, because then I'll see what other people did, and I'm like, oh, that's so much funnier than what I thought, but it always, Eden and Dana, they always make it make sense.
Wait, put up your right here.
Huh?
What's your favorite Limited moment in the entire series? Yes, I did. Favorite moment?
I like when, it's the anniversary of Lucy's father passing, and they're just like sitting under the tree, and she helps her grow the flowers. I think that's like.
I love that episode.
Which outfit did you ever enjoy Lucy's outfit changes throughout the whole series?
I love them all. My favorite are those kitty cat pajamas. I want them. If you know anyone who has the power to make them, please. I really want them, and I have scoured the web.
This is the problem when you make statements like that in front of a group of people like this. It will
Hey,
eventually
I'm a
happen.
size 10, a 31 inch.
So, everybody got that? What was that?
P.O. box. I got a P.O. box. Oh, DM me.
It will come around.
You're just gonna get a pile of mail.
Like six different pants. I'll wear them every day.
Yeah,
it's my Monday pants.
Okay, so I noticed that sometimes you have lines that are sometimes jabs at Disney. Like this. Let me tell you, I remember one that was like Edith saying, "Are you sure you want to do this? Wouldn't you rather have a beach episode?" And then Luz says, "Maybe if we had time for 20 more episodes, but we don't now."
Meta like
Inside
wait, not
writers.
to people
Exactly.
well, to people who know what, that you're not having.
They had the same kind of a thing with MLP in the last season. It's like, how many more episodes? At least 9.
Yeah, that's just
humor is a real art.
Yeah, we gotta acknowledge the elephant.
Yeah.
I think that's all.
But that wasn't my question, though.
Oh, okay.
I said that, you had meta lines like that before. Was it a meta line when you said, and help me out, guys, because I can't remember it, just now in this episode, you said the line up like, Lilith and so-and-so? No, that's a spin-off I'd like to see.
Yeah. I don't know nothing. That's way above my pay grade.
You gotta remember
I can tell you I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it.
No,
Oh, that was exactly what I was gonna ask.
I don't know. We'll find out.
I guess so, yeah.
Let's go to you.
That was, yeah, you just answered it. Yeah.
Back to you.
Have you done any other release or watch parties for this show, or is this the first one that we get to be a part of?
I'm sorry.
Have you ever done this crazy thing where you sit down with fans and watch a show?
No. Dana said that she failed and she's quitting animation because none of you were sobbing in the video.
Oh, come on! Boo.
Good job.
She gave us too much of a happy ending.
I cried.
I literally died. That wasn't sad for you.
I was crying a lot.
That's how you died, y'all.
Yes.
It was the part where she's taller.
I cried a lot.
She's going away to college. I was like, that was the sad part. All right. One.
So, how was the Titan? I'm sorry, this is probably more of a Dana question, but the Titan moved his arms and was like alive.
Yeah. Bellows
And he was trapped in the mirror realm.
Okay, so to my understanding, to trap the collector, the Titan, kind of gave like almost his last breath and had just enough energy to survive in that in between.
Yeah.
And has been there. So that's why his heart was still beating. But he gave his last bit of control to Luce to help her, conquer Bellows. Bellows was kind of like possessing that body and the heart, and that's why it started to move. Bellows was like taking over the Titan's body.
But he gave that letter to King earlier.
That was the hunters.
No, that was the hunters, yeah.
Yeah, the letter
Back
was
and
real.
rewatch the episode.
Yeah, the letter was
Now the episode makes sense. I was like, this is either a huge continuity or oh my god!
Pay attention.
Okay,
That was
so-
the hunter. I was paying attention. I was paying attention.
With that said, thank you all for coming.
Yeah,
Hey guys, Koreyexpress2 here. I am ending day 2 of BABSCon 2023 a success. I went to panels. I went to see the last finale of the Owl House. I went to the vendor hall, and I went to some other crazy panels that was already been produced, and of course timed to, and of course really fun to hang out at different panels throughout the day. Tomorrow's going to be short because it is Sunday for the last convention, which is day number 3. I can't wait to see what's going on at day number 3. Hopefully I get everything situated on that day, and hopefully I can end the, day 3 as a blast. Day 2 right now is already end because everything is already over. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait for tomorrow, like I said, because it's going to be a blast. So hopefully, I get to upload everything so you guys will see for yourself, so you can see the experience of BABSCon 2023 and future BABSCon videos as well that is on my channel, because it's been a pleasure doing this for you guys, and hopefully other people will come to attend next year's convention too, because I can't wait to see if somebody's, were willing to come and sacrifice their money just to be a brony and actually come to BABSCon 2023 and future, of course, because next year they are going to have BABSCon 2024. Hopefully I'll get that information out once I get back home and ready to go for the next updates and stuff for the next year's con, so you can be able to know what's going on. But anyway, this is Koreyexpress2. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to hit that sub button, turn on the notification bell, Follow everything in the description down below, even your video submissions too as well. And you can comment on this video or other videos on my channel, because I will see you guys' comment and concerns in the comment section, because that way I can fulfill your requests and questions too. But anyway, this is Koreyexpress2. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on day number 3 of BABSCon 2023. Until then, I will see you guys later. Just before I leave, I finally got my con book and my badge because they was backed up. So I just want to let you guys know about that, because I did not record this on the very first day because they had so much issues with the con book and the badge. So there you go. But anyway, Koreyexpress2 signing out. Thanks you guys for watching. This is the comic book, so yeah, that's why you get to see me turn the page. It's a little difficult doing one hand. Yeah, this is before I leave anyway. Isn't it neat, guys? Super, super neat. Yay. I'm just helping so you guys will see what's going on. A schedule, so schedule will be here. There you go, that was Friday. I don't think I see Saturdays yet. Oh, here's Saturdays. And I think I got this, hopefully not on backwards, but here you go. That's Saturday. And then Sunday schedule. Boom, right there. And then hopefully, I think that'll be it. There you go. This is how it is. Final page is going to be coming up soon. And I think that's about it. There you go. Bye, guys.